All right, I'm on Central Street in downtown Lowell, and I'm going to take a left onto Jackson Street. Okay. Now, Jackson Street's really the new section of the city. Our office is the red windows there on the left in downtown Lowell. That's our Doherty Properties office. We've got apartment buildings and complexes on the right-hand side. Okay. And let me just straighten out the camera. As we continue, we have the Edward Early parking garage on the left. But this is really becoming the new section of downtown. All of these buildings have been redone. So the parking garage is newer. It's not brand new, this one. It's been around for at least a decade. But that was to help fuel the growth for all these other loft and mill buildings. Straight ahead, you see that big gray building. That's the new courthouse that is active and operational. We have Lowell Community Health Center on the right-hand side, okay? And we're gonna go forward here to the left side. We have 240 Jackson Street. These are condos and mill number 5, okay, which is an inside shopping area for the downtown. So Jackson Street is really a cool spot. It connects to everything downtown. The downtown walkway goes right through Jackson Street, so you can connect to everything. If you're a lawyer and you're working, it's a great spot. You have the courthouse right there. The commuter rail station is literally once we go over here over the bridge. But this is a great spot, and it connects to the downtown. I'm going to take a right onto Central Street. What they've done here in the city, which is really cool, is you couldn't get over here that easily before because you had to go around. But now what happens is you can cut through and you take a right onto Canal Street. It says it's a dead end, okay? But if you go through, you'll see all these, this is all housing through here, okay? Beautiful apartments that are available. But if you come through here and you go under the building, you come to the bridge. And look at that. This is bringing us to Market Street. So this connects the downtown. So what's great about Jackson Street at that location now, it's really connecting you to everything in the downtown, okay? And that's just been a massive infusion of resources, of money, of investment in all of those renovated mills. We've got Dutton Street here. We're gonna take a right onto Dutton Street. We got an apartment building on the left. And we have available units there. We're going to take a right and pull you through and do a little bit of a downtown tour. We just did Jackson Street. Now we're going to go forward here. You can see this is a new donut shop, I believe. They called it Mocky Nut. It says more than just a donut, so it's got to be more than that. That's new and coming. But we're going to go onto Market Street, which is a major road in the downtown, okay? So now they're on Market Street. On the right-hand side, you can see that brick building, and that brick building is that is what we call Canal Place 1, 2, and 3. You have the Athenian Corner on your left, okay, which is a Greek restaurant. You have Warp and Weft, which is very cool. You say hello to Greg when you get over there. He owns it. You got La Books, which is a bookstore. We have real books in downtown Lowell. You got a bicycle shop, and you have Gallery Z. You have hair salons. You have a lot of condos for purchase here. You've got 30 Market Street. The parking garage on Market Street, that's not 30, but that's probably 50. You got the Blue Shamrock on the left, which is a bar. You got a little market on the left-hand side. So you can see downtown is thriving. A lot of people walking around. You got Brood Awakening and WCAP radio on the left-hand side. It's a very hot coffee shop and a very popular radio station for the area. All right, so downtown 30 Market, downtown Market, 30 Markets on the right, which are condos and townhouses that are really nice. You have Wings Over Lowell on the right-hand side. and Mandarin Asian Bistro, which is a Chinese restaurant. So, you know, what it's like to live down here, if you live on one of the streets downtown, you can easily get around. If you're not in a car, you can get to shops, you get to restaurants. You just have so many options in a short period. I mean, think about it. We were on Jackson Street. We just cut through. We're going to go Market Street. I'm going to take you to a left on Central Street. And then what we're going to do is we'll go down Middle and then Merrimack Street to give you a little bit of an overview of what this downtown is like. In front of me is the Commercial Bank and Trust Building. Those are condos and townhouses. And to the left of that is 58 Prescott. Those are also condo and townhouses that you can buy. So the entire downtown upper floors is predominantly residential space. So if you're looking for a place to buy or rent, this is a really good spot to do it, okay? I'm gonna take a left here as soon as the light changes, and then we'll go down Middle Street. And the cool thing about Middle Street is that it's an old cobblestone road, which is just beautiful. Downtown at one point was all cobblestone, but naturally the upkeep is difficult, but the city has tried to maintain that one road, so you have that kind of feel of what it was like at one point, and it's really neat. So we're gonna look at Middle, and you know, we'll see there, and there's gonna be a lot of shops and restaurants that you can go to anytime. You know, if you're living downtown and thinking about, you know, moving here, naturally on the right you have a bank, Eastern Bank. There's a Dunkin' Donuts on the corner. This is the Old Court, which is an Irish pub that's very popular. The Moeller's Lofts on the right is that white building, and you can see it says Moeller's. That is a condo. There's also a hair salon on the first floor, but condos for sale upstairs. As we keep going, these are some buildings that belong to Middlesex Community College. Okay. As we keep going, you've got the Smokehouse Tavern, which is a great place for people to go at night, hang out, entertainment, meet people. You have Tremonte, which is a pizza shop right here on the corner. Okay, see the sign, Tremonte Pizzeria. Very popular Italian restaurant. You have the Coffee Mill on the right-hand side. I'll just kind of throw it where that green is. And then on the left side, you have Fuse Bistro. And Fuse Bistro is a cool little eatery that people go to as well. As we keep going, you see this cool cobblestone road? And just the buildings look really cool, okay? There's residential units up top on the left side. You have the Air Loft, which we sell condos in, so it's a cool spot in the city downtown. Very popular. We sold a ton of condos in there. Then you have Life Alive, which is a organic cafe, and that's been super popular, and they expanded. I believe they started in Lowell and they have expanded out. All right, so that gives you the overview of Market Street and Middle Street. And on the right, you can't see it, but there's a subway that is right there. So, you know, there's some chains down here too. But you can get a sense just on these couple of streets, Jackson Street and Market Street and Middle Street, and I'm gonna do the final street of the most common downtown roads, and there's more, but we're gonna go down Merrimack Street to kind of conclude an overview of what downtown is like. Okay, we're gonna take a right here. So naturally, if we go straight ahead, we're gonna hit University Crossing for UMass, and there'll be a bridge up ahead. A ways, you know, we're a little ways up, but then you'll hit the North Campus on UMass. So, you know, downtown is expanding. So what's happening is this is kind of the regular downtown section, but it is expanding out. We're gonna take a right. Right now we're on Central Street. Dutton Street and Central Street are the same. They just turn into each other. You got the Club Diner on the left. Cobblestone's Restaurant, very popular place, straight ahead. Okay, it's a brick building with the gold sign. It's a really popular spot, and they get really great food. City Hall is on my left, and the police department, which is outside of the view. Straight ahead, there's a car in front of me, but if you look straight ahead, there's the Lowell High, which is being redeveloped. You can see it. It's not that brick building that looks like the courthouse. It's straight. It looks white. But that is Lowell High, which is in the process of being redeveloped. And the police station is on the left. So this is all downtown. You have a lot of resources here. You have a lot of really just everything. If we went straight, I'm going to take a right, but if we went straight a couple hundred feet up, we would go right into the Songus Arena, which is a lot of concert venues. UMass Lowell Riverhawks play, which is a great time. So this is all very easy to get to. I mean, we're driving. Sometimes it's easier on foot to do it. Subway's on the right, which I showed you on the last street. Enterprise Bank, so you got banks down here. So if you need to go banking, that's really easy to do, okay? We're on Merrimack Street right now. And so this is a very popular downtown street as well. On the left and right, we're gonna hit a lot of food and shopping coming up, okay? So you'll have a lot of different options. If we look on the right-hand side, there's a Little Delights Bakery, and they do cupcakes. There's barbecue chicken on the left. There's ramen bar on the left. There's El Porto, which is a great Mexican restaurant. You got Mark's Fitness running shoes, where they customize shoes. You got a T-Mobile, okay? You got Boost Mobile. You got hair salons, and just a lot of different options. You got Fuji, which is a sushi Chinese bar on the left. Okay, Dunkin' Donuts, which I told you was on the corner. We're in Middle Street. That's that. You got Kung Fu Tea on the left, which is newer. Okay, you got Holy Crab. You got a little convenience store, pizza and sub shop on the left. You got Kennedy's convenience store. And then up on the right, where the light is, beyond that light on the right, I mean, that's a commercial building, but there's the barbecue, Mill City Barbecue, which is a great barbecue place on the first floor. And then on the left is the Fairburn building. And the Fairburn building has condos too. We sell a lot of condos there. And above Holy Crab on the right, which you can see, we have a lot of very affordable condos for sale there. We sold a lot of condos there over the years, okay? So as I continue to go up Merrimack Street, which is gonna conclude this tour, you have the Lowell Memorial Auditorium. I got some great condos on the right, which is Kearney Square. We're now in what we call Kearney Square on Merrimack Street. You got Blue Talle, which is a great restaurant on the right, okay? And then you go up, Middlesex Community College owns the building on the left. And Middlesex Community College is on our right. And then you have Lowell Memorial Auditorium. Okay, so that's a little bit of a tour of the major roads in downtown Lowell.